Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening from here. How you doing today? I trust you had a very good day, and welcome to Chelsea FC Jingles. I remain your anchor, Oladipo Jude Maysole. Um, yeah, that's quite a lot that's happened today. Um, First of all, I will be starting with the review of the match that was played yesterday, where we lost 0-2 to Manchester City Football Club. Where it's well, I wouldn't say I wasn't expecting a win. It would have looked miraculous if we won that game, but I thought we were just going to maintain the loss at 1-0, 0-1 or whatever it is. But unfortunately, we considered another goal at the 84th minute from Mateo Kovacic. Yeah, and you know the way the game is, I'm still gonna watch it over again. Um, from statistics, our performance wasn't really bad. It's just the same old story of we not taking our chances. Yeah, the statistics does not really reflect the result. Um, Chelsea wasn't just a pushover, but we had nothing to show for it in the result. So we had like three shots on target. City had five. And we had three shots off target. City had three off target. We had four block shots. City had three block shots. We had 48% possession. City had 52. We had four corner kicks. City had three. We had two offsides. City had one. We had 12 fouls committed. City had nine. We had one yellow card. City had one. We had 17 throw-ins. City had 18. We had 16 crosses. City had 15. We had three counter-attacks. City also had three counter-attacks. And they got two goals. We got none. That's the difference of having a good finisher. So, and then we had three goalkeeper saves. They too had three goalkeeper saves. We had six goal kicks. They had five goal kicks. So when I saw the expected goal, I think Chelsea had about 1.2 expected goals, and Manchester City had about 0.8 expected goals. So you can imagine two goals coming from 0.8 expected goals. So like I said, not like I was expecting a big deal to happen, because I know Manchester City is well rehearsed, and they are the um, I think they are the second best team in the world, and they are the best in England. So I knew that it's going to be difficult to pull something against them, because even as far as I'm concerned, we are still in preseason. Our season hasn't really started yet, because from the preseason we're not able to get that cohesion. If we watch all the games very well in the preseason, we didn't really have that cohesion. We we didn't how do I put it? We didn't we didn't really we've not yet been able to get our tactics together. We've not been able to get our whatever we are doing. So we are still struggling. So I wasn't expecting much, and I wish we didn't concede the second goal. It wasn't a surprise to me that we lost. It would have been miraculous if we did win. But then, not to say I don't believe in the team. I just believe that we haven't reached there yet. We are still trying to put ourselves together. So we had Robert Sanchez in goal. We have Malo Gusto as the right back. We had Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwell at the middle, centre back. And then we had Cucurella at the left back. So we had Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo in the midfield. And then we had Cole Palmer on the right, and Enzo Fernandez at the middle, and then Christopher Nkuku on the left wing, and Nicholas Jackson as the striker up front. So we had substitutions. We considered our goal very early, as usual. The first goal was 18th minute, and then the second goal was on the 84th minute. So on the 58th minute, we had our first substitution where we brought in Pedro Neto to replace Christopher Nkuku. And I must commend the coach on that. When it looks like a player is not productive, yeah, you must really take them out. That's why the team is studded with talented players, and we have the benefit of that. Then we had Nicholas Jackson came off for McGill at 67th minute. He's not been productive. He doesn't have to be there for 90 minutes. I think every Chelsea player should know that when you are playing and you are not looking productive, you must expect to be substituted. So Romeo Lavia also came off for Kenyan Dewsbury Hall. I don't know why that happened though, because Lavia was really playing well. And then Dewsbury Hall, who came on, was just a shadow of himself. He has not really justified the reason why Leslie Ogochukwu and others has to give way. But I know he's struggled with injury. But well, when you are playing, you just have to show that result. So, and then on the 80th minute, Marco Cucurella was removed for Renato Vega. So Cucurella released a song the other time talking about how Haaland should tremble when Haaland sees him. Hey, Cucurella, you need to step up. It's not just enough to sing. You have to be very active. On the bench, we had unused substitutes like Tosi Adarabioyo, Bernard Badiashile, Mohailo Mudrik, Noni Maduike, Philip Jorgensen, and yeah, those were the unused substitutes. So we also still have Rich James is on suspension and at the same time going through hamstring injury, and then Tino Anjorin is also still injured, but he's actually not even part of the team. So it was surprising that the coach said players who, when he was asked players who are not playing in response to Raheem Sterling's press release by his agent or whoever. Yeah, I'm very surprised though that Raheem Sterling had the guts to put out statements. This is a player that Chelsea paid quite premium for and put on a very outrageous salary of £320,000 per week, and he has not justified that wage. Raheem has not justified his wage. He's been quite a shadow of himself. Yeah, he's been inconsistent. So when you have a player who is like that, you know that he doesn't really have much to offer. And the annoying thing was he was asking for explanation, was asking for clarity. But I just had today that the coach has actually informed him as at Friday after the training on Friday that he would not be part of the plan, and so he already knew. So the fact that you were not selected, and the coach also told him that well, the other 28 players that the other 20 players that are not featuring all need explanation, not just only Raheem Sterling. Hey, hello, Coach Killer. Thank you very much. How you doing, sir? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. How's everything? Yeah, and thank you to GFC Gavin. Yeah, thank you for coming around. Yeah, if you want to come on the panel, let me know and let me share the link. I don't know if you had a chance to come on the panel. Let me know if you have a chance. So, like I was saying, every other player to deserve that explanation. They need, yeah. Sterling's full of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I was saying that I just had a news that the coach had informed him earlier on Friday after the training that he would not be part of the plan for the game, and then they still went ahead and put some rubbish in the press. So uh, it wasn't. It's something they were expecting, and then it happened, and it shouldn't. What if Chalobah or and other people had to put out press release? Then the press space will have been filled up with a lot of things. Just like yesterday when on ESPN, Frank Leboeuf and I've forgotten the other guy's name that played for Chelsea from is it Scotland? Yeah, he was saying that Chelsea doesn't need that at this moment. That we've had too much dramas and that it was wrong for Sterling to have brought that out. And they also talked about the fact that Sterling has not played well to justify his earnings, and he hasn't really played well to be asking that kind of question. Kochila says, what else does he need to see happen before knowing that it's over for him? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. With all the signings, Pedro Neto came in. We still have Jao Felix deal is done already. So two people that can play his wing. Then what's his name? Mudrik is also there. I hope he too picks up. Otherwise, it's either he remains a rotational player or maybe he goes on loan in the next window. Yeah, Mudrik is another person that needs to also buckle up and try to get some level of consistency. So there was no question for him to ask. He already knows that there's nothing. He already knew before the game that he was not going to play. So I'm surprised that he's trying to feel like a superstar. I remember back then when Frank Leboeuf said something good with Desire in our back line then. But later on when Ranieri brought young John Terry and preferred John Terry to him, he said instead of him to sit down on the bench, he loved football. He had to move to Marseille to go and earn 4 times lesser than what Chelsea was paying him because he wanted to remain playing football. So, and he said that's what Sterling should do instead of him asking some stupid question. Just go and get yourself somewhere to play. That's what he feels Sterling should do. So, but then we'll see how it goes. I hope he's able to get somewhere to go so that we can get him off our wage bill. Because by the time Lukaku leaves and Sterling is able to leave too, we'll be saving over 600,000 pounds every week. That's a lot of money, you know. So that's what we'll be saving on salary if we get two of them out. So and then but like I said, we just need to give the coach a little bit more time. As far as I'm concerned, like I said earlier on, the season hasn't started for me as a Chelsea fan. Yeah, we're still using some of these games as like preseason before we can get ourselves and be able to get those guys to work together as a unit. So the Sterling press release was uncalled for. Yeah. Also earlier today, that's that on Sterling. Earlier, okay, Coachella says the signs are good. Okay, yeah. We heard about Jao Felix Done deal. Jao Felix is coming. His salary has been, I think, it's about 150 to 160,000 pounds. I'm not too sure. I saw those two figures. I don't know which exactly is correct, but one thing is sure that he has a 6 years contract plus option of 1 year. So he's a very good addition to the team. He's experienced, and I hope he come out good. And I know he too has been a little bit of a shadow of himself because he's not really had a home. He's been to Barca, came to Chelsea. Sorry, came to Chelsea, went to Barca, went back to Atletico. Now Chelsea is offering him a permanent place for the next 6 years. I hope he's able to get through all these ordeals of being like an outcast and be able to hit the ground with Chelsea. Yeah, and then we been as a matter of fact that we're able to completely conclude this contract. Chelsea has also instructed Gallagher and giving him go ahead to move to Spain to complete his move with Atletico Madrid. We know before now that Gallagher is going to be on £200,000 per week salary. So we wish him all the best as he will be going off to Atletico to finalize his move. So Gallagher now has become that guy that the only guy to get here we go twice. Yeah, his here we go was announced twice. So that's a special player. So also on the other news, we also have it that Napoli are still waiting for Chelsea answer regarding Romelu Lukaku. So according to Dimasio, so it says they are not budging from their offer of £25.5 million, and so they want 25.5 million. That's what they want to pay. So it's 4.2 plus 21.3 million pounds. So they want to pay 4.2 add-on after 21.3 million cash. So they only want to pay us 21.3 million upfront and then 4.2 million in add-ons, making everything 25.5 million. So, and then they want a loan with an obligation to buy, that is ridiculous. So I'm happy. Okay, they are the one that is not budging. They are still waiting on Chelsea. Okay, they lost 3-0 to a smaller club. So well, let's see if Conte is gonna punch them. Get me Lukaku, because I know Conte will still start to rant if he doesn't get the player he wants. Yeah, Coachella says with a settled mindset, Felix will do well at Chelsea. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, at least now he has a contract. It's not a loan, and he will know that that's okay. His future is sorted for the next 6 years, which is one of the reasons why players will do well when they have security. Yeah. Also, Enzo Fernandez had a post on Instagram where he said, "First step, we keep working. This is just the beginning. Thank you for your support." Well, we hope Enzo is able to step up. I was very disappointed. I think he was virtually the worst player on the pitch with the captain arms band in his arm. Sometimes yesterday I was just watching, like, it is how low Chelsea has become. We have a captain that can't even perform. I remember back then, if somebody is a captain, for a team like Chelsea, yeah, they put in their best. Well, I hope things go well. There hasn't been any update on Victor Osimhen's transfer. I think that's because no serious progress on Lukaku at the moment. Possibly that could be the reason. So among Wesley Fofana also posted on Instagram saying, "Tough loss last night, but we keep our heads up and continue to fight. Football is all about resilience and learning from each challenge. Welcome back strong. We'll come back stronger. Sorry. He's saying that they will come back stronger. Thank you to all the fans for your unwavering support. Yeah, it wasn't a good day for the fans, and I really hope Wesley Fofana is able to also step up. He too has been a shadow of himself, even from pre-season till now, and I think he shouldn't. They shouldn't make him feel entitled to be a starter. If you are not playing, go to the bench and let's try other people. Okay, Coachella says, I mean, all the players that arrived late looked off. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, but we need them to turn on their confidence quickly. There's no time. You know, last season, if some of the matches that we lost last season, if we won like 3 out of them, we'll have been able to finish top 4. So I like us to utilize all the opportunities we have as soon as we can. Yeah, and then also Nick Pruell says, okay, Nick Purewell, sorry, says Crystal Palace are closely monitoring Kane Chukwuemeka's situation, but maybe put off should the asking price move beyond 20 million pounds. Well, they must be really crazy if they want to pay us just 20 million pounds, because we bought him, I think, about that amount, if not a little bit more. So how are we going to sell Kane and not even make even £1 million profit? That's not possible. So Kane, well, for me, I don't know if I really want Kane to go. I still want to watch Dewsbury Hall play a bit more games to see, because Dewsbury Hall hasn't proved to me that it's better than Kane Chukwuemeka. So far, so good. Yeah, I don't care what he did in championship under Maresca. That's championship. Chukwuemeka has premiership experience, and Dewsbury Hall has to really prove that he's better than him. So Chelsea should be very careful how they sell off players, because some of these players that we sign, they are not clicking yet, and I hope they do. But in case they don't, we're better off bringing back the people we know, the people we've been used to. So that's just what I think on that. And they keep saying Napoli are close to signing Romelu Lukaku, but I don't know how close they are. They've been very close for quite some weeks now. Yeah, but Chelsea rejected Napoli's offer of a loan with 25 million obligation. So Chelsea is still keen on wanting 34 million pounds. Yeah, and I think that makes sense. And if we don't get that amount of money, I think he's not going to go anywhere. So, well, hopefully, let's hope everything works well. And yeah, thank you very much, Coachella and GFC and GFC Gavin. Thank you for stopping by. There's no any other new news anymore. So thank you so much for your encouragement, Coach. And it was good to see you back on air. And GFC Gavin, I appreciate you too. Thank you for your support. You were here on the last stream as well a few days ago. So bring this stream to an end since there's nothing to discuss further. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. God bless you. The rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.